Please give it up for our level 1 sketch comedy writing graduates. Oh, God, honey, this is not what it looks like. Where should I begin? So I was on my way to the airport when I realized I had forgotten my cell phone. So I came back here and I figured I had enough time to get it and make it back to the airport. I was just as surprised as you are right now to find this woman I've never met before at our house. But it turns out she's Marsha Robinson. Yeah, she's a new producer on Shark Tank. I'm just showing her my products. You know, I had almost forgotten about it, but when she said she was from Shark Tank, I just knew it had to be about my edible bondage gear. BDSM. So, can you believe that, honey? Someone from Shark Tank was interested in my products. I knew all those hours in the basement would be worth it someday. So she thinks the product is great, and she could totally see it on late night QVC. She has to move some things around, but I could probably be on Shark Tank this season. So, isn't this amazing? I mean, what are the chances? Oh, geez, look at the time. I might miss my flight. Could you? I look forward to hearing from you.
Jesus, that was close. Oh my God. You're telling me I cannot believe I came up with that Shark Tank bit. You were brilliant, Marsha.
And now, Action News 12 Weekend Edition. Coverage you can count on. With Mitch Applegate and your co-host, Tom Taylor.
Good evening, Dayton, and welcome to Take Your Child to Work Day. Here on Weekend Edition, allow me to introduce my son, Chip.
Mom and I live in Cincinnati.
That's great, buddy. And also joining Ron and I today is Ron's daughter, Jenny.
My dad won a Pulitzer.
Of course he did. First up, local news. Yesterday, a horse wandered away from its home and tied up downtown traffic all day. With more on this story, we turn to Chip and Jenny.
It was awesome.
David Benson of Miracle Woods Stable doesn't yet know how Butterscotch got out, but he's very sorry for the trouble she caused.
She pooped on the street.
Mr. Benson assured Action News 12 that he would pay for any and all damages to the waste management truck that accidentally struck and killed his prize mare.
There were horse guts everywhere.
Well, looks like there's some rain in the forecast, isn't that right, Ron?
Well, if the pain in my shoulder is any indication, there sure is.
My dad has a purple heart.
It's so cool.
How now, son? I was just serving my country.
How about that rain run?
Well, Mitch, continued northeasterly winds will bring a present across from Lake Erie, so there's a storm watch through tomorrow morning for all of Montgomery County.
Montgomery County is named after General Richard Montgomery, who was killed in 1775 while attempting to capture Quebec City, Canada.
My dad says Canadians are no good poutine.
Well, that's it for weather. Now it's time for our weekend editorial. Here's Ron and Jenny to talk about Planned Parenthood indeed.
Thank you, Mitch. While admittedly a center of controversy, what most people fail to realize is that Planned Parenthood provides many services for people looking to conceive happy, healthy children.
My mom and dad utilized those very services when they decided to have me. And I'm so glad they did.
My mom calls me her happy accident.
I love you, little scamp. That's all for Action 12 News. Weekend edition. I'm Mitch Applegate.
I'm Ron Taylor.
I'm Jenny Taylor.
I'm an accident.
Dad?
Yeah.
Dad!
What's up? Sorry. Yes, Laura?
I got my period.
I'm sorry. Did you want me to say something? I don't...
Well, this is the first time this is happening. I kind of want you to work with me here.
Couldn't you just talk to your sister May about this?
May is 9 years old. She doesn't even know what a period is.
You could talk to Jimmy, he's 17.
I don't want to tell my brother. It's better if I can tell you.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I'm not a doctor.
You know, there are most fathers whose daughters get their period.
I could just drive you down to Mrs. Tanner's and she could just fix that all right up for you.
So please take me to the store. I know what I have to get.
Okay, I can do that. That I can do.
Dad! May's writing on the walls again. Laura's supposed to... There you are. I'm not going to clean that up. It's your turn to take after her.
Jimmy, Laura and I are in the middle of an intimate conversation about her womanhood now being in season. Could you just take Charlotte and go inside and watch May, and I'll take Laura to the store to buy some dental floss.
Whatever. Come on, Charlotte.
See, Jimmy didn't suspect a thing. Now, we can go to the store. Everything's going to be all right. Hey, Laura.
What?
I guess this explains the drought, huh?
What?
Like you soaked it all up. You get it?
What do you mean, drought?
The drought, because, see, there was moisture. You got all the moisture. So I made a joke about drought because the moisture is in you.
Oh my God, Dan! Do you not even know how the menstrual cycle works?
Of course, I know what that is and how it works. That's why I was making a joke that Mother Nature took all the moisture and put it in you.
Stop saying moisture! Oh my God! Oh my God! My Dan's talking about that. That's what I need right now. I need a mom!
Hey, you stop that. You stop that. You have a mom. She's always going to be with us.
Well, if she were here right now, she'd hit you over the head or something.
Always look for an excuse to hit me over the head. Come on, let's go get your cotton balls or whatever.
You're not fooling anybody. I bet you think that's what I made.
Look, it was a good joke. It made sense.
Dr. Collar, I know you've always been excited to find a dinosaur skeleton. This is clearly just a bunch of animal skeletons hobbled together.
No, man, it's a collosaurus. I found it in the wild.
I can see where you glued that moose skull to that rat skull. And why would it need multiple skulls anyway?
The collosaurus was an extremely intelligent dinosaur.
Come on, admit it, you made this up.
Did not.
Did to.
Did not.
Did to.
Did not.
What are we doing? We're acting like children.
Did not.
Listen, I know you're upset that I discovered the Brontosaurus.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's a big deal. Get it? But you're not going to make your own discovery by just gluing bones together and calling it a dinosaur. You can't force it.
I just found bones, put them together, and called it by a new name. That's basically what you did with the Brontosaurus.
How dare you!
That's all you did. You found some new bones, said, oh, hey, look at this Brontosaurus. Sure, it looks like a lot like the Apatosaurus, but it deserves a new name.
That's how discovering a new dinosaur works. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I don't want you to do anything.
Fine!
Fine.
Fine!
Fine.
Oh my God. I promise discovery. I completely forgot. No wonder you're so mad.
I really thought it was going to be mine this time. I mean, I was there with you when you discovered the Apatosaurus, and you still get all the credit.
You're right. I'm awful. Listen, it's all yours. I'll call the papers.
You really mean
I'll call the Smithsonians. I'll call the Carnegies, the president even.
You really mean it?
It's all yours. Let's make it official. Juice go. Right there. Initial. My thing. Oh, by the way, you were right. I totally made up the Brontosaurus. Just a fancy Apatosaurus.
I knew it!
Give that back! Hey! Hey! Have fun with the repercussions!
Well, shit! I better start writing children's books about the Brontosaurus.
Darling, how wonderful to see you. What is it this time? Is it an award ceremony, a political fundraiser?
Jar, you must help me. Little Mercedes is turning 3 next weekend, and I need to decorate the entire yard for the party.
How wonderful. Our twig package is perfect for birthdays, and it starts at $350.
No, ordinarily I would, but Jenna Redmond just did twigs for her Harmonies party last month, and she's been rubbing our noses in it ever since.
Oh, I see, I see. Well, there is the New Englander. It's a lovely display of leaf piles, acorns, and pine cones.
Oh, that's a great start, but I need more. I come here because you are the best at making me the best. So, wow me.
I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and open your mind to this. Compost.
Compost?
Okay, keep breathing. Stay with me, okay? I mean, today's children's schedules are so busy with soccer, violin, interpretive dance, etc. It's no wonder you're being pulled in so many directions at once.
Oh, it is so maddening at times.
Oh, who has the time to cook, let alone compost? So that's where we'll come in. We'll bring in a rotating unit and a large pile of compost. We'll set it at the rear of your property, okay? Just far enough to not spoil the event, but near enough for everyone to stare at and envy. They'll practically be killing themselves trying to keep up with you in the weeks that follow.
Oh, I so would enjoy that. But I need more. I don't care how much it costs. It's gotta be big.
Okay. In addition to the compost, we'll bring in a flock of guinea fowl, a small herd of baby lambs, and 5 alpaca. We'll set them just behind the gate so that as your guests enter, they'll see them and stare in wonder.
Oh, wonderful.
As your guests wind their way down your driveway, they'll be gazing out at the trellises of your newly installed family vineyard.
What next? What next?
Imagine their faces as they round that final corner to your personal fruit orchard.
Oh,
We're talking apples, peaches, pomegranates, all being tended to by an imported contingent of Guatemalan migrant workers.
oh, Tara, you are once again my savior. Thank you so much.
Oh, plastic is so gauche. Kidding!
Next. Welcome to Trans-American Eagle Airlines, sir. Can I help you?
Are you the arbiter of those that serve?
I'm in charge of animal transport for this airline, sir, if that's what you mean.
Is it you that allots fair transport for man's trusted friend?
Yes. Are you looking to check your pet?
No, young lady, that I am not. This is fair Lord Fuller, mighty and wise. He is my service animal, and he shall accompany me aloft.
Sir, do you have a Form 959? And what exact disability does he service?
He is my guardian and protector. He stands the watch whilst I sleep. He knows what men do not. His keen senses keep all perils at bay.
What specifically is your disorder? Do you have a doctor's note?
I need no chemist to prove my need. Would you stand in the way of the rising sun? Would you cast shadows where before there were none? A hammer needs an anvil, a forge, a bellows, a sword, a whetstone. His service is to make me whole. Would you have me travel as half a man?
Sir, I'm just doing my job. Is he certified your dog?
This is no dog! This is a dire wolf! Last of a dying breed. He represents a legacy of strength and honor respected now by too few. Here, as the pale gathers into the dark, only a few remain noble.
There are rules, sir.
Forgive my outburst. The road weary makes a soul. Perhaps this may assuage your concern.
Why didn't you say so? You have the jacket.
My squire purchased it for me on Amazon.
That's good. That should be fine. Mr. Stark, you and Lord Fuller have a nice flight.
Thank you. And never forget what you are. For surely the world will not. Make it your strength, that it may never be your weakness.